Good morning. Welcome. My name is Sally Myers, and I'm the founder of the Paris and Menifee Valley Chambers of Commerce Student of the Month program. And I am delighted to welcome all of you here today. It is a beautiful morning. Praise the Lord for that. I'd like to ask Chris Clark from the Student Venture Club. He's going to come forward and lead us in our prayer. And then the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by our Mayor Pro Tem, Bob Carwood of the City of Menifee. So thank you all. You're welcome to stand if you'd like for prayer, and then we'll be ready for the pledge.
Welcome. Good morning. My name is Chris. I represent Student Venture. We go on to some of the high school campuses. Some of the principals actually know who we are, and we minister the word of God to those that want to hear it and the gospel of Jesus Christ. So I want to just take this time to really quick just read a scripture from Proverbs 6. It says, "My son, keep your father's commandments and forsake not your mother's teachings." And I just wanted to briefly just talk to the students that are here. You are here because of somebody invested the time into you. When they say forsake, keep your father's commands and forsake not your mother's teachings, who are the mothers and fathers? Those that have taken the time to invest in you. So I want to just take the time to just thank those that are here. When I look at all the people that are here, all the adults that have taken the time to invest their time and energy into these young people, and say, I really just want to just honor you, because it's a very large task. It's a calling. It's not something that we take lightly. So thank you for all the work that you do. Thank you for all the efforts that you make in your day-to-day pursuit of making these young people the best people they can possibly be. Let us pray. Father God, we thank you once again for giving us an opportunity to acknowledge you. We thank you for this time that we can come and celebrate the accomplishments of these young people, Lord, that you have placed here today. Lord, we just ask, Lord, that as we go before you in this celebration and in this in this time to reflect on the things that they've accomplished, Father, I ask that your spirit be here. I ask that that each and every person, Lord, will be able to be encouraged by the stories that will come forth. And I also ask that you strengthen the parents and strengthen the faculties, strengthen those that are in the district, Lord, to continue to keep keeping their hands on the plow and doing their best to try to make sure that the children become the future of this great nation, and that they will be the leaders and take us into a new era of peace, love, kindness, and joy. In Jesus' name, amen.
Please face the flag, hand over your hearts. Ready?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you to Chris and our Mayor Pro Tem, Bob Carwood. We greatly appreciate that. Y'all will just take a seat. Thank you. And if you have not had breakfast yet, we'll be bringing you breakfast. I know a few of you that just recently applied. Here it comes. Nice spot. So we are celebrating the 24th year of honoring these outstanding students here in Paris and Menifee. And the program was founded in the 1998 school year. So our program is called the Student of the Month Program, Inc., and we partner with the Paris and the Menifee Valley Chambers of Commerce and the Paris Union High School District. And so our nonprofit organization was actually founded back in 1992. So we are actually celebrating 31 years. We began in Temecula, moved up to Murrieta, Lake Elsinore, and over to Paris Menifee. So we actually have 4 programs like this a month. Yesterday we had the Elsinores, today is Paris, tomorrow is Temecula, and next week is Murrieta. And I have to tell you, yes, we run around and all, but I will say it is the most joyful time in my life to be able to meet such fabulous families, students, grandparents as well, and to hear the story. And so I want to share how your sons or daughters were selected, and it was on our mission statement, which is the same today as it was 31 years ago when we began our program. And it is that we are a local organization, nonprofit organization, and we are honoring outstanding high school, college, or vocational school-bound students, seniors, for their character, their love of learning, how our students juggle numerous activities from campus activities, community service, athletics, or how they have persevered through challenging life circumstances, all in a setting that honors God, our country, community, family, and free enterprise. I don't really know where you can go and get all that in one room and everybody's happy about it, but we do that here at the Student of the Month program. I'd like to introduce our principal and our students to you at the beginning, so that way you can see who we're honoring from the get-go. So from Heritage High School, our principal is Lindsay Chavez. So Lindsay, if you want to please stand. Thank you. Our student is Genesis Vivian Morales, and your family. And all your guests are welcome to stand too, because we're honoring the entire family. So family. We even have a little future student of the month. How old is she?
1.5.
1.5. Okay, so she's going to learn a lot today. I'm sure she's going to remember every bit of it, right? From Paloma Valley High School, our principal, Dr. Jennifer Tomasian. And our student is Ella Marie Sternson. And your family, and grandparents, meet grandparents, kids. I'm a fan of grandparents because I am myself. From Paris Lake High School, our principal, Lee Alfred. And our student is Sherilyn Avery Burke, and your family is and from Paris High School, our principal, Juan Santos. Woo! And our student is Herman de Lara. And you. Oh, I've got a little cheerleading going on here. Boy, this is going to be a great day. I can already tell. I'd like to introduce our representatives of our Chamber of Commerce. We have from the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce. We have Jason White, our vice chairman, and Kurt Kristanis. They're going to come up as well as the Paris Valley Chamber of Commerce and Jerry Sepulveda, our chairman. So, gentlemen, please come forward, and we have a special certificate. And welcome and congratulations that you all can share with the students.
Well, welcome everyone. We are excited as the Chamber of Commerce to really just acknowledge, and we're really excited about every single one of you guys. Everyone's like talking about the family. I was like, oh, I'm going to talk about the family, and so, but it's true. For everyone that's here, aunts, uncles, grandparents, mothers, fathers, these are examples. We provide environments to our kids as well as the schools, and so we are just excited to see each student grow and continue doing what they're doing, because obviously I love reading the mission statement of character, and just the mission statement was on point. So thank you for reading that out loud. And so on behalf of the Paris Valley Chamber of Commerce and the Menifee Chamber, we just want to congratulate every single one of you. And we're very proud of every single one of you.
Well, good morning. I just wanted to speak real briefly about what a huge honor this is. And parents particularly and family members, we want you to know this too. The Paris Union High School District has about 11,000 students. 11,000, that's a huge number. And we have 4 that we're representing here today at 11,000. That just indicates how special you guys are, how amazing you are, and most importantly, how proud all of us in this room are of you. So on behalf of the Chambers of Commerce, we just want to congratulate you. We look forward to the great things that we're going to hear about in the future. We want you to come back and contribute to our community. So congratulations again.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that, gentlemen. I'd like to thank all of our volunteers because they literally do everything, and I say that in bold, in caps, exclamation point, underline. So I'd like to introduce to you this morning our chairs, Sarah Rico and Ann Fetzer. Ladies, if you want to stand up, please. Gifts this morning, and Sarah's been checking them all in, and they literally prepare the program, the agenda, they put all the gifts together for you that our sponsors contribute, so we greatly appreciate them. And of course, when I am out of town, my husband and I, we own Sizzler restaurants, and sometimes I have to be at some of our restaurants in Northern California. And our superintendent, Grant Bennett, will step in and MC on my behalf. So Grant, I know you are right there. There you are. Thank you, Grant. We have some special guests with us today. Heather Perry. Heather, welcome back. I want you to stand because Heather has been part of our program for some of our election representatives. She's now with EDP Solutions, and what's really fun is that she is out and she is actually sharing our program with new businesses that come into our community. And so we now have a new sponsor because of you, and it is the, I believe, Data. Yes, please tell us. Data Property. Yes, and our sponsor is Jezero Property. How do you say that again? Data, okay, thank you very much. It's spelled quite unique, yes, spelled a little more unique than I thought I could pronounce. But I want to thank you so much for you keeping your eye out and your heart open to our program. Thank you very much. On your program, you're going to find we have a great many sponsors. And we have our breakfast sponsors, we have gift sponsors, scholarship sponsors, and of course our amazing dignitaries. And several of you are here today. I'd like to introduce you. We have Altura Credit Union, Azusa Pacific University, and Shelly Rodriguez. And Shelly, thank you very much. From the city of Menifee, our Mayor Pro Tem Bob Carlin, so thank you. City of Paris, we have Nancy Salazar, our city clerk, and Judy Honey. Thank you, ladies. CRNR, Jocelyn Huerta. From Eastern Municipal Water District, Amanda Fine. HNC Bank, we have Israel Ruiz. Thank you. From the Molly Organization, a nonprofit organization, Charles Clark and Sandra Hernandez. Mike and Angel Barron, so thank you very much. Appreciate your contribution. And Sharon and Denny Marsh, thank you both for you. And Mount San Jacinto College, Newport Pacific Land Company, and from the Parish Union High School District, Anna Fetzer, Sarah Rico, Grant Bennett, our superintendent, Robert Rowe, where's Mr. Robert? And Joseph Williams. Thank you. County Office of Education, Pete Cervantes. Pete, thank you very much. Pete has been part of our programs here in the Valley for many years and always is looking out after our programs and helping establish new ones as well. So thank you very much. And the Rotary Club of Paris, we have Denny Marsh and Mike Barrett. So thank you very much. And I'm so excited that Bill Kramer with Star Milling is here. So Bill, stand up. Bill and his family and company has been part of our program for many, many, many years. And sometimes the sun comes, but the other day, my husband and I were out traveling around somewhere with our Jeep, and we saw one of their big trucks on the road, and I'm going, Star Milling, all right, that's one of our sponsors. So thank you very much, appreciate you. We also have a number of scholarship contributors, and I want to tell you a little bit about our scholarship program. Our community is very generous to us, so we actually receive funds from many of our sponsors, and we have a scholarship fund. And we have what we call Student of the Year. And you might say, well, how do we become a Student of the Year? Well, you have to be a student of the month first. So that means you are in the running for Student of the Year. You will be competing against students from your own school. So that's very important to know. Not from all of the schools in our program, but just from your own school. And so you will receive an application, and probably, Sarah, sometime in March or April. And it is a highly competitive application. You will be asked to write 2 very short essays, answer a few other questions, and then we have some special judges that will review those, and we will select 1 student from each school to come to a special event that will be held in May, and the dates and time will be released to our Students of the Year and their families. And you will receive this scholarship. And so it's very important when you get the application, not to think you're bragging, but you need to tell the judges everything, be quite detailed, because the judges only know what you tell them. So you might be in the newspaper because you're doing all these great things, but the newspaper is not writing your scholarship application, right? You are writing your application. So just be sure to be very clear and share everything, because you want to be Student of the Year. Trust me, you really, really do. And so I would now like to introduce all of our scholarship contributors, also our credit union, Azusa Pacific University, Cincinnati, thank you very much. Mike and Angel Barrett, and Code 4 Educational Consulting, John and Linda Denver, Eastern Municipal Water District, thank you, Amanda. Les Schwab Tire Center, Loma Linda University Health Systems, Sharon and Denny Marsh. You're seeing that several people do multiple things in our program. The Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, so thank you very much. Mount San Jacinto College, PUMA, which is Paris Union Management Association, and they run a special fundraiser, and they contribute a very large amount of money to our program. Riverside County Superintendent of Schools, so Pete, thank you again. Rotary Club of Menifee, the Rotary Club of Paris, Southern California Gas Company, and of course, Star Miller. Thank you, Bill. So let's give them all a great round of applause. We have a number of our dignitaries here, and we really appreciate them, because there's a lot of things that they get invited to, but they're very faithful and loyal, and they come to our program. They enjoy hearing your stories, and of course, shouting it out across their districts. And they have a few words of congratulations that they want to share with you. So I'm going to call them forward. They're going to line up around this way, and they're going to speak in the order that I announced. So we'll have first the City of Paris, which is our City Clerk Nancy Salazar, the City of Menifee, our Mayor Pro Tem Bob Carwin, our Assemblyman Dr. Corey Jackson with Jorge Zavala, Assemblyman Bill Asali, Casey Deaver, Senator Kelly Ciarto, Angelica Austin, Senator Richard Roth, our Alfie Halcombe, and U.S. Congressman Ken Calvert, Jet Benavides, Riverside County Office of Education, Pete Cervantes, and to do the concluding remarks will be our Superintendent Grant Bennett from the Paris Union High School District.
Good morning. On behalf of the Mayor, the City Council, and the entire City of Paris, we would like to extend our sincerest congratulations to you and your families for your outstanding accomplishments, and present you with the Certificate of Achievement signed by our Mayor and myself. Congratulations.
You know, I just want to, everybody who's sitting here, I want to remind you that when you started school, one of the first things they ask you is, what do you want to be when you grow up? And now that you're finishing school, I wonder if that's the same answer that you gave when you were in kindergarten. Do you still want to be a cowboy? or a tiger. So I just want to remind you that whatever you said that first day of school that you want to be when you grow up, it's not a binding contract. All right, take this education, take this experience out into the world, experience it, and find your path. So on behalf of the city of Menifee, we want to congratulate you for your achievements and recognize you. And you're each going to get one of these certificates and a bunch of stuff that says Menifee on it. So great job.
Morning, everyone. I think it's truly important that families and principals and just everybody who's here today to make sure to acknowledge students. I'm here on behalf of the State Assembly and Assemblymember Dr. Jackson. Each student will receive a certificate on their exemplary performance and their leadership at each individual schools. Thank you.
Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Casey Deaver. I'm with Assemblyman Bill Staley's office, and it's always a pleasure to be here and get to see what you guys are doing. It's truly amazing, so I'm always excited to see what you guys bring to the table already and what you guys are going to do for the future. So on behalf of Assemblyman Bill Staley, I'd love to present you guys each with his certificate and continue to see the amazing things you do in this community. Thank you so much.
Well, good morning, everyone. On behalf of State Senator Richard Roth, it's my honor and my privilege to present certificates of recognition to all of today's student honorees. We also want to thank the parents, teachers, and administrators for helping facilitating student success along their educational and personal journeys. So again, congratulations, and we wish you all the very best.
All right, hello everybody, good morning. My name is Jet Benavides and I am here on behalf of Congressman Ken Calvert. Just want to start off by thanking everyone for being here today to support our students. These are our students that are going to come back, like we've all been saying, and support our community. So let's show them the support that they deserve today. So proudly, on behalf of Congressman Ken Calvert, all of you guys are going to get a nice congressional certificate like this one. So thank you so much. It means a lot. Continue to embrace your uniqueness, embrace your specialty in your education and everything that you do. Congratulations.
Good morning, everyone. To those of you who have heard me speak in the past, no, I don't write anything down. Uh-oh. Have you ever heard of influencers? All of you students are now influencers. Example, like on TikTok, Instagram, you, and Facebook. I'm old, what do you want? Come on. Oh, and his face. But the point is, you are now influencers. All of your fellow students are looking to you to see how to become successful. No pressure. Just be yourselves. That's how you got here. Okay? Congratulations to the students. And of course, the parents. I'm a parent. I know how hard it is. I'm kidding. No, it isn't. But congratulations. Looking forward to the best of the best coming back to your area to support one of the best areas in town. Thank you. Because he signs my paycheck, I'm here on behalf of the Riverside County Office of Education Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Edwin Gomez. And he doesn't sign it, somebody else does, but you're all going to get a wonderful certificate and an ambidextrous pen, writing utensil. It works with the left, works with the right. Have a great day.
Well, good morning. I'm Grant Bennett, Superintendent for the Parish High School District. And this is the best day of the month for me, is to get to come to the Student of the Month and hear about the great kids that we have at our schools that are doing such wonderful things in class, in the community, and with their families. And, it just makes me proud this is why I come to work every day. To get to see kids like this and what they're doing, and where they're going and what their plans are for the future. And like they said, come back and if you want to be a teacher, we have contracts ready for you. 4 years out, we'll post date it, right? And, but it's just awesome that what Sally's done with this program over the 20-something years that she's been doing it, and it's getting better and better. And our kids, deserve this recognition of what they do in school. On behalf of the Parish High School District Board of Trustees, I want to say congratulations to the kids, congratulations to the families, and congratulations to the teachers that helped them get here also. Now, Sally's going to come back up and talk about a lot of the goodies you have here. And what I'm going to get to do is, the school district had these for you. They're called thank you cards. So all this good stuff that you just heard from our elected officials and the sponsors of the event, the people that give all these nice trinkets that you're going to get and gift certificates, you can fill out a thank you card to each of them. When I say thank you card, it's handwritten. I say this every month, but I love accurate because it's different people every month that win. Handwritten, not using your Chromebook, printing out and doing paste glue stick on there and putting it in there. It's a handwritten thing. You're going, how am I going to know who we're going to send them to? Well, I have 3 pages of sponsors and dignitaries and donors that have helped get there. So you're going to do that. The other thing on that, you don't have to pay for the postage. It's 55 cents a pop or whatever it is now to send a letter. You fill them out, give them to your principal at your school, the district will take care of stamping those for you to get them out to our sponsors. But really, please do them. The sponsors love getting those in the mail. I get one at the district office, and I'm part of the Rotary Club of Paris also. And they come in the mail, and we bring them and pass them around to all our members when we have a meeting. So please do that. They really like that. And it also is a tiebreaker on the Student of the Year thing. Yeah, you didn't do your letters. So, and Sally, I'm kind of going off here today. I only used to be up once today, so I'm not doing a bunch of different things. Talked about Puma. James Heckman, one of our board members for our Puma, which is Parish Union Management Association. And we're the largest sponsor for the Student of the Year scholarships. But we do one fundraiser a year for that. That's what all Puma is for, to do is fundraiser to make money for the students that we have involved. Coming up on April 1st, so if you're interested in playing golf or you want to sponsor a team, let me know and I'll get the information out to you as soon as possible. And again, congratulations and good luck in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we'll need to make sure we get you some Sizzler gift certificates for your golf tournament too, right? Okay, that's good. I'd like to then show you sort of the wow factor of our gifts. We have a number of neat things from Azusa Pacific University, City of Menifee, and City of Parish. You're going to get to go out with all this wonderful swag. You can be so proud of the wonderful cities that you live in. Creative Printing donates the great thank you note cards that Grant Bennett shared with you. And we're excited about that. You get to go to New York's Upper Crust Pizza, and you get to go to Sizzler. Temecula Olive Company has a ranch tour where you can actually go and see how they grow the olive trees at the special ranch. And you get to go to Carl's Jr., Firehouse Subs, Jersey Mike's, Richie's Diner, owned by my mother in Temecula and in Murrieta, Texas Roadhouse, and many others. And then we have some special gifts for you for Student of the Year. Like Costco provides you with a really big, really big beach towel. And CR&R provides you with a special engraved mug. So we have a number of sponsors that really come alongside us and provide some neat gifts at the time of Student of the Year. And when Superintendent Grant Bennett was sharing about the thank you notes, I want to just show you some that I have received. And they really touch your heart. And this one was kind of unique. I hope that they were not in a tie for Student of the Year, because although I received their thank you note, it wasn't signed by anybody. So I don't know who it came from. So do you think that the tiebreaker was in their favor? We don't know. Okay, this one was really funny because what they did is they wrote the thank you note upside down. And then they said, it's upside down. I'm so sorry, OMG. So, and I do understand OMG. Now, you talked about doing, printing something off in glue stick. Well, this one was kind of fun. It was upside down. No, it's not upside down. This one, it says, "So sorry about the blue glue, Miss Sally." So they had typed it out and they used really cute scissors, but they have blue glue all over it. But at least they admitted that they used glue. This one here I adored because it was written and someone used their creative skills to write the Sizzler logo. But absolutely my favorite is this one right here, showing one of our students of the month as a mentor to a younger person, and did a picture on this. So that was really a lot of fun. So, we just get some neat things I have to share with you. So now we're going to go into our program. We have about 6 minutes per student, and I'm going to share how we will spend that 6 minutes. So the first minute is our principal. The student is next. You have 2.5 minutes, and during that time, you are going to introduce your family and your guest by name, introduce your teacher, share a little bit about your college and career goals and your current life on your school campus. Then we want you to answer one or more of the following questions. What do you believe is your greatest contribution to your community, school, or family? Or what do you think is the most significant life lesson that you will take with you to college? Or how do you plan on giving back to our community or paying it forward? Or the final question, share a personal story that demonstrates an obstacle that you have overcome. And then after that, your mentor teacher will have 1 minute. And then the final presenter will be one of your family members. It could be a parent or grandparent, and they will have 1 minute as well. And so during this time, we are going to get my little notes right here. Okay. We're going to go in the order of the program. So we're going to begin with Heritage High School. We will conclude with Paris High School. And during this time, it is being videotaped just so that you all know, and it is aired on our local cable station. So this will be a lot of fun because others will be able to hear your stories. The microphone goes up and down, and make sure that it's not literally right here because we want to see your faces. And the principal will stand behind the podium. The mentor teacher will be right here. Our student will be here, and then the family will be here. We want you to be lined up very close because Nicholas Kalantar, you will definitely make sure we keep everybody put together. That would be wonderful. So that way everybody sees you. And with that, let's begin with Heritage High School. Come on up. And then also save a little right corner of your napkin because sometimes we not only laugh with you, but we share some tears of joy with you. So, all right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sally. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name is Lindsay Chavez. I'm the proud principal at Heritage High School. I am so pleased to introduce you to Genesis Morales today. Genesis is one of the first students that I met when I began as principal at Heritage High. And let me tell you something, Genesis is a boss. She is a director, a producer, a historian. She is one of the faces of Patriot Press News on our campus. She, along with her team, makes me look good every month whenever I have to be on Patriot Press News. Those of you that are here every month have most likely met Genesis and have seen her because she's usually here with the headphones on behind one of the cameras directing this event. So I'm so excited for you to meet Genesis and to hear more about her from her nominator, Mr. Kalantar.
Good morning. First, I just want to say congratulations to everybody that has won this award today. It truly is something that you should be hopefully proud of. I am actually really honored to nominate and have Genesis win this award, as I am super proud of her. She has done a lot in the past couple of years within our program. I'm lucky in our film production program that we can have people for multiple years, and it's a great chance to see people grow. So not only is she great at the rest of the stuff that she does on campus for her schoolwork, but within my class, she is definitely a leader, someone that people look up to, someone that they go to for advice, and just leads by example. This year, seniors had a special project where they get to vlog their whole senior year as one of their projects. And I kind of want to start with a quote from one of Genesis' blogs, where it says, "When you lead with love, you are willing to understand." And I believe that's how she lives her life. And so not only does she do that within our classroom, but if any of you guys were to ever see the things that she creates, it is really a true snapshot of our school. So not only is she doing something for herself, she is lifting up everybody else on our campus, every program that they do, every event that they like to take a part of. She is giving everybody their moment to shine, to show what this experience that you get once in a lifetime is all really about. And so I'm super proud of you, Genesis. I can't believe the things that you have done, and I can't wait to see you in the future.
Get myself together really quick. Okay, well, first of all, good morning, everyone. My name is Genesis Morales. And before anything, I would like to first thank all the sponsors and everyone who makes this program possible. Because like Mrs. Chavez said, I'm actually here every month. So now being here behind the podium is such an accomplishing feeling, and I'm very grateful to have been chosen. I'm here with my parents, Olga and Daniel Morales, my siblings, Leslie and Christian, and my sister-in-law, niece, Aaliyah and Jeanette. My passion has been videography since the 6th grade, so I plan to pursue that as a career. I'm undecided as where I'd like to further my education, but I have been given the opportunity to start my career straight out of high school. So I'm very excited to continue learning and creating once I graduate. In school, I am the Media Arts Club president, which is my main priority, but I do stay involved around school. Any club, class, teacher, or student that needs support, I'm always here to lend a helping hand. Which brings me to my first question. What do you believe is your contribution to your community? I would be that I love to help. I don't mind staying hours after school or going in extra early to help around campus, to film things, or to help with school events, or just help a student with the projects. Whatever it may be, I love to be there and show my support. I try to be as involved as I can, but I wasn't always like this. So one last thing I would like to answer is, what is an obstacle that you have overcome? Transitioning into high school was very hard on me. I had to leave my childhood friends, and as a teenager, that felt like the end of the world. I started new, and like I said, it was very hard, and I felt very alone most of my freshman year. And for the first time, I hated going to school. Eventually, things began to get better, and I can easily say that God made everything fall into place, but I believe that there was very specific things that He put in my path that led me to be here today. And I would like to share what those were. One day, I was playing basketball, and I was noticed by my PE teacher, and he encouraged me to join the basketball team. The last thing I wanted to do was be involved in this school, but I was still somehow convinced. And on that team, I made friends, but I also met my best friend, Victoria, who's actually here filling in for me and helping film this. She was my backbone, and she motivated me to put myself out there, to stay on top of my classes, and to actually give my school a chance. She inspires me because no matter what struggle she goes through, she always fights through it, and she helped me learn to overcome things that I felt like were holding me back. Sorry, I lost my spot. Another thing would be, and after that, like I said, I started to enjoy school again. But COVID happened, and it felt like it was the end of the world again. And I don't do very good with change, so when school started up again in person, it felt like I was back at square one. But it was also my first year being in my film production class in person, and that changed everything for me. I finally felt like I belonged, and I had the chance to create videos and also meet new people in the process. On top of that, I received so much support from Mr. Callentar, and he was there to help my ideas become a reality and also never let me put my potential to waste. I started to enjoy school again, and many opportunities opened up for me because my teacher believed in me and encouraged me to stay as involved as I can. These 4 things are what paved the way for me. Having acceptance toward this change in my life felt so relieving, and I was finally able to thrive, and now I'm here a student of the month, and I couldn't be more thankful. I would also like to thank my family because they were so patient with me. I know I didn't make it easy on them throughout this transition, but they never failed to show their support. I'm proud of what I built for myself, and I'm very happy to say that what I once hated most ended up becoming my biggest blessing. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Christian. I am Genesis' older brother, the oldest in the family. I want to say we're proud, which we are, but definitely not surprised. Definitely not surprised. Genesis has been a leader. She has been just a creative person since she was my daughter's age. I remember her in the kids class in our church. She would make up games for the kids to play. She's always been a creator. She's always been a leader. She's always been a director. She's always been a designer. So when she got into high school, she started pursuing videography. I was ecstatic. My mother's an event designer in media and marketing, brand design as well. So I was like, yeah, here's my camera. Here's my lens. Go do crazy stuff. and she has been, and it's an honor to me. It's an honor to see that she is very bright. There's no doubt that God has put a special grace and favor upon her that is unique, that is special, that it's barely starting to show the fruit. So I'm excited to see what the next years have in store for her. I always tell her, sometimes in the West, the modern family, a mom, a dad get married, they have kids, their kid starts a new story. But I tell her, it's important to keep the story going. The story doesn't end with you, it doesn't start with you. It started a long time ago. And it's gonna end thousands and thousands of years ahead. Because when you see that model of a family, you're not just thinking about the next 60 years until you retire. You're thinking about the 1,000, 2,000 years to come. So you're not only worried about a job, but you're worried about leaving a legacy. And I tell her, I want you to think of that. So what you're doing now matters forever. Matters for your future husband, for your future kids, for your future grandparents. So I'm extremely proud of her. She's so creative, such a director. And I know that she's gonna contribute to the city. The youth are gonna remember her name. Because in 20 years, she may be up here handing other kids this awards. She has a lot to offer. And this is just the beginning. So I'm extremely proud of Genesis. I'm happy to see that she got the creative bug. And I'm excited for her. I have no doubt that God has placed something special for her family, and that we're gonna make a difference. And a lot of people have a grim view of the future, but when you have bright stars like this, you can't help but smile and be hopeful. Thank you, everyone. And I love you.
Thank you so much. I just want to add that Genesis is very, very busy on top of trying to ace all of her classes for senior year, but she'll be going up to Berkeley to visit the video production program at Berkeley in a few weeks. And then also they're going to be cleaning up the beach and sending us on a Saturday. So she is a boss and she is very busy. So thank you so much. Up next is Dr. Tomasian in Paloma Valley High School.
All right, good morning, everyone. It is my honor to introduce our student of the month for Paloma, Ms. Ellis Stederson. Each month, I toss out like it's time to nominate, and then there's serious competition because at Paloma we have almost 800 seniors, and over the course of the year we only get to pick 8 of them. And so I've shared with Ms. Ella and her family already, but she's been nominated consistently every month. And there started to be this chain of emails and numerous staff on our campus that were like, Team Ella. And that's because of who she is as a human. She marks the boxes for academics. She's never gotten anything less than an A. But what really shines through for Ella is her character, her kindness, her compassion, and the way that she leads for other students. They look at her and say that's how I need to be. That's the type of human I need to be. Good and kind and caring. And she just exudes that in everything that she does. So I'm going to let her teacher, Mr. Lundgren, say a few more words about her.
should have talked to Dr. Tomasi before, because that's pretty much exactly my speech. So I've been doing this for a long time teaching, and I've been part of these for almost 20 years. Next year will be 20 years. And I've seen, so I say that because I've seen many of these. And Student of the Month, as all of you that are involved in, always on paper, that kid is always extremely deserving. It's like, you know, the GPA, the extracurriculars, the persevering story, or, you know, some kind of overcoming thing. But Ella's more. She has all those things. She's everything on paper, but there's something more about her. I would say at times lately as a teacher, it's felt kind of, and I'm sure a lot of people feel this way too, it's kind of feeling dark a little bit at times, where you're just like, man, this world just feels sad sometimes. And she's a shining light. She comes in, it's making me choke up. She comes in, I can't remember a single day where she came in, and she doesn't know, but sometimes I was having days. And every single day she leaves the class with, "See you, Mr. Armstrong, I hope you have a great day." And sometimes I'm like, you know, I'm like joke around, but it's like just not how much it actually means. And a lot of kids see it. And so I know it's a silly thing to get choked out, but it's been a pretty hard year for me. And she's been a shining light. Like Dr. Mussing was saying, usually when Student of the Month, when we nominate these, it's like 2 or 3 teachers will come in and back the story of like, yeah, that kid's awesome. And I'm usually kind of bad. I don't really do it. But this year it was like, yes, I went through and counted. It's like I said, usually there's 2 or 3. There were 11 this year that came in and backed her up. And so, and as she only has, what, six teachers right now at the most, I have 2 classes for her. Because that means past year's teachers also chimed in. So I just wanted to read some of these real quick, and then I'll be finished. So this one, I'll second Ella. She's our president of the student gospel community. She participates in after-school activities, has great school spirit, puts others before herself, and is a rock star in the classroom. I had Ella in Avid as a freshman. From what I can tell, she is still just as solid now as she was then. Next one, Ella's a great choice. She is so kind and joyful, and also an exceptional student. Academically, when I had new students join my class very late in the semester, she took her under her wing and really made her feel welcome. I agree with Ella. It's another one, just an all-around great student in every regard. She'll be an incredible representation of Morro Valley. The next one, although I never had the pleasure of having Ella as a student, I do have the pleasure of visiting her at lunch. I 100% agree that she is an encouraging light to anyone who is around her. Has an incredible work ethic. She is often working on homework during lunch. Next one, Ella is an amazing student. She has a kind heart, is very helpful to all around her. She has taken ASL for 4 years. And next one, Ella is an amazing student. She's so upbeat and ready to do whatever she is asked of her. I want to chime in on Ella's another one. She's kind, enthusiastic, intelligent, and always smiling. Ella's an absolutely incredible individual. Ella Henderson is an excellent choice for Student of the Month. I had the pleasure of working with Stella last year when she was part of my dual enrollment class. From the onset, she had great energy, was always smiling, even under the mask. Ella contributed to our small and full group class discussions with thoughtful commentary. And more importantly, she listened and observed her counterparts. She applied those skills to her compositions and really impressed, especially for a junior and college class. I'll stop there because I feel like I'm doing some deep, but you guys kind of get the picture. She's just amazing, and all the people that interact with her see it. And it's beyond paper. It's just who she is.
Thank you so much, Ron. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. My name is Ella Stennerson. I am a senior at Paloma Valley High School. Joining me today is my dad, Chris, my mom, Amanda, my grandma, Deborah, and my grandpa, Donald. Throughout my high school career, I have learned many things, but the one lesson I will take with me to college is the understanding that I will fail at times, as failing is a part of life, but instead of taking it and only seeing it as a failure, it should be seen as an opportunity to learn. Failing can play a huge role in learning and improving as a person. This mindset has actually helped me a lot to pass Mr. Lundy's class, because I would look at my past quizzes, which Mr. Lundy I have plenty of, and I would work on the areas I had previously struggled in and see a great improvement on these future quizzes and tests. With all that's been done for me, I plan on giving back to my community by spreading kindness wherever I go and to those I meet. Even a little bit of kindness can change someone's day and lift their spirits, and I could really love to be able to share that with anyone and everyone I meet. My plan for after graduation is to major in animal science or veterinary medicine and become a veterinarian. And if it is offered, I would like to minor in American Sign Language. As for my college decision, I still am undecided about where I want to go, but my current top choices are UC Davis and Texas A&M University. I would like to thank my family for always being there for me and calming me down whenever I'm stressed or freaking out over some small thing. Mr. Lundy for creating an amazing environment in his classroom where everyone can be themselves. Dr. Sebastian for being such a great principal and having me here today. And sponsors for supporting me and all these other outstanding students today. I hope you all have a great day.
Good morning. I was told to write it down so I keep all my thoughts together. I'm still thinking about the 4 students out of 11,000. It's pretty incredible. I'll start. I want to thank all who made it easier on us today. We normally spend a lot of time as parents talking, telling stories to others how special our children are. But you already know. However, how often do you have the captive audience to tell the special stories to with the mic? Like the time in elementary school when she wrote a letter describing her educational path all the way to postgraduate school. With tremendous focus and grace, she has stayed true. She danced ballet as little Ella, learned piano. Decided to teach herself sign language in middle school, then taught her brothers. Her mother and I thought they were playing charades. She has continued ASL through high school. Ella bakes delicious macarons, cinnamon rolls, and fresh bread for her friends. Well, enough stories of Ella for now. Her mother and I are very proud of her and would like to congratulate her recognition as Student of the Month, along with the other outstanding students. Congratulations. Thank you.
Good job. You would never know how nervous she was. So, public speaking, done. All right. Congratulations. Very proud of you. Next up, I'd like to welcome my friend and principal of Paris Lake, Mr. Lee Alford.
All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Lee Albert. I'm the principal of Paris Lake High School. I have the opportunity to introduce you to Sherilyn Avery. I didn't realize it was Avery in there. Sherilyn is amazing on our campus. She started with us at the beginning of the school year. She absolutely loves to tell you how Paris Lake was not her first choice of a high school to come to. She actually wanted to go to Liberty, right, which was going to be one of her choices. But once I told her that we're also known as Little Liberty, she kind of took that as an opportunity. Maybe I'll give it a chance. She participated in one of our mixers for ASB, where our ASB team gets together and they do activities to try to get students to just participate, join. And she knew instantly that she was a leader that wanted to join ASB. And I'm sorry, Ms. Puente, I'm taking part of your speech because you're the ASB teacher. But the reason I share that is because she took that as an opportunity to participate in what's going on our campus. And she just shines. And she has brought so much of an uplift to what the program does. She just tries to bring so much color to our campus. And I mean that literally because we just got a new student store and our first question was, can we paint it? So she just wants to bring color and life to the campus with her personality. And I'm just so proud of you and glad that you chose us as your school. I'm going to give an opportunity now for her teacher, Ms. Puente, to speak. And then, of course, you'll get to hear all these amazing things about this young lady.
morning. My name is Martha Puente. I'm the English teacher, ASB and Yearbook Advisor at Paris Lake High School. I've been there for many years. And it was a great opportunity to have this young lady come to our campus. There's many times where we talk about what parents contribute, what the teachers contribute, but this young lady would be a primary example of what keeps myself and other staff going. She's very generous. She's got a big heart. Our campus is very different from other campuses where sometimes it's considered to be one of the last opportunities for students. And this is where they discover themselves. They begin to believe in themselves again. They put forth effort. And when we take time to invest in each other, and I say that because she gives everybody energy. She's got character. She's got love. She's got a big heart. She's very generous. Whatever is going on in her day, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know whatever she's been through, things that she's overcome, other things that were maybe brought across to her throughout her high school career, and now she's just soaring. She's shining. And she's amazing to me because she's giving not only myself energy to continue, but on our campus, everybody knows her name. Everybody knows who she is. She's very generous with her well-being, with her greetings. She sees one of our other students that are down or something's wrong. She's quick to be attentive to that particular student, and she brings this character and this love to our campus. And I'll continue to say that our campus is made up of a family. We're a family there. And I'm really gonna miss this young lady when she graduates. It's been eye-opening since we've come back from COVID. And it makes you want to be there. It makes you want to be a part of their lives and continue to see them soar. And I'm just really, really blessed to have this young lady come onto our campus. She's worked with ASB, she's worked with our yearbook, and like Mr. Alfred said, she just shines. She takes new people under her wing. With yearbook, this month I'll show them how to use the camera, let me show them how to work with pictures, let me take a look at the pages. But she's very, very generous, very loving, and I'm really, really excited to see what she's going to be capable of in her future. And I just want her to know that we all love you very, very much. It's just really exciting to be here, and it's an honor. Thank you.
I just want to say good morning to everybody. Congratulations to all the other students of the month. I'm glad that you guys are being recognized for everything good you've done for your school. Today I just want to say again, thank you. I brought my dad William with me, my little brother Jameson, and my uncle Daniel, and also one of the best teachers and mentors I could ever ask for this birthday. And so I want to start off by sharing a personal story of myself and how I got to Paris Lake. So I've been to 3 different high schools in my high school career. And before coming to Paris Lake, they were all very different high schools, but they all had one thing in common. And it wasn't a family like it was at Paris Lake. And, they have so many students and they can't memorize everybody's name. And it's not their fault, there's a lot of us. But I was told by a couple of the teachers at these schools that because of my bad grades and because of my behavior, I would never graduate and I would never amount to anything. But being here at Paris Lake, I'm thriving now. I'm on honor roll. I'm student of the month. I have great grades and I have the most amazing people and teachers I could ask for. I've overcome a lot, some of them too personal to share here. But I'm here and I'm thriving. I plan to go to Mount Sunny Center College for first 2 years of college to just get my general eds done and then transfer to UCR, which is my top college. I want to major in being a veterinarian. I have a huge love for animals and it's just narrow down my decision and to help animals in need. I also want to say I am part of Paris Lake ASB. It's amazing. Miss Puente was very welcoming from the start. She helped me adapt to my new life in high school and this new high school that was very different from past high schools. And she never, I left all my friends that I've known since middle school. But she made sure that I wasn't ever alone She has great energy. She, even if you don't know her, you come into her classroom and there's a smile on her face. She was someone that I definitely took very much a liking to. I just want to thank her for taking a chance on me and letting me be an ASD and taking that as a, like, oh, she could be good for this. And overall, it's just an amazing experience to be with her every single day. And I am going to miss Mr. Alfred as well. He welcomes me every morning when I go into the office. It's just a very great experience overall. And I want to tell all the kids that are being told that they'll never amount to anything, just to believe in yourself, because you believing in yourself is what makes things possible, and you can do anything that you put your mind to. I just want to thank the sponsors, the teachers, the parents, grandparents, everyone just for being here and celebrating everybody. It's very, very important. And sometimes some students don't understand and they don't feel that they're being appreciated after everything that they've done. And I just want to thank everybody for that.
Good morning. My name is William. I'm her father. I would first like to start off by thanking the educators for helping to guide and nurture our children through high school. It is definitely a trying time. Some of us might have forgotten how difficult it was. It's been some time for me. I just want to say that Shay is a headstrong and loving individual. I do hope that she continues to pursue her goals as a veterinarian, because hopefully she'll make me let me stop having to stop the vehicle or stop walking every time we see a dog, so she can pull over and pet them or whatever it is that she wants to do at that particular point in time. But honestly, she's an amazing young lady, and unfortunately, her high school journey didn't start out the best. But she has made it a complete 180, and I really do owe it to the educators and the staff at Paris Lake for helping, like I said, guide and nurture her, and hopefully she continues with this kind of momentum into college and the rest of her life. And she can achieve all the goals and things that she sets forth to do. And I, again, might not tell her enough, but I am very proud of her and I love her very much. So that's it for me. Thank you.
Congratulations again, Cheryl Ann. All right, so next up is Paris High School and Principal Mr. Juan Thompson.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you all again for supporting our students and acknowledging the efforts of our great kids that we have in our district. And I have the pleasure to introduce you our student of the month at Paris High School, and that's Germán de Lara. As an educator and working in schools, part of the reason why we love working with kids is being able to kind of watch them grow and mature, and hopefully get all the knowledge that they need in high school so that they're ready for the real world, right? And hearing the young lady's story from Paris Lake, sometimes the maturing doesn't happen as quickly as we would like it to be as educators. We want it to be mature in 9th grade, but it doesn't happen like that sometimes. And Germán's story is a story of success, and it's a story of him taking advantage of the resources that he has in school. Mrs. Suna, who has known him since 7th grade, has been an integral part. Her sister has worked with Germán as well, and has been a very influential person in school. But there's something that clicked for Germán, and it's been amazing as a principal to kind of watch his growth as he has matured to become an excellent young man. It took a little bit of mom and I visiting at home and having some conversations and doing things like that. But when you see the growth and everything that happened during that time, he's become a 4.0 student. He's kind of stayed away from some of the influences that he had that were probably not too good for him. And he's realized and has made the right choices in school to stay away from those type of things so he doesn't get in trouble. And I say that not in a negative way, I say that in a positive way, because being able to see them make those decisions for themselves and grow as a student is exactly what we want to see. And so I'm very excited to be here to introduce to you Germán de Lara. And he'll introduce, when he's done, he'll introduce Ms. Suna and his family.
Hello guys, I'm a little nervous, so bear with me. I want to introduce my case carrier, Suna, my mother Maria, my sister Crystal. I'm going to share a little personal story. Oh, my name is Herman. Good morning, sorry. Good morning. My name is Herman de Lara. Today I'm going to share a personal story that demonstrates an obstacle that I have overcome when I was a freshman to Paris High School. As a freshman, I was not making good choices. I was hanging out with the wrong people and getting in trouble. I was ditching my classes, not doing my work. It came to a point in life when I realized that my choices were not going to take me anywhere. I can't continue to get in trouble anymore. I started paying attention, doing my work. My case carrier, Mrs. Angelica Suna, really pushed me to do better. She checked up on me every day. I stopped hanging out with these bad influences, and now I'm on 73 school dates from graduating from high school. I am proud of myself and how far I came, the lesson that I learned that I cannot let other people determine my future, or I will not be here today. My case carrier, sorry.
I'm a little nervous too. I'm not gonna lie, this is my first time speaking in front of a big crowd like this. But I actually became Panama's case carrier this year. My sister Angelica Osuna was his case carrier for the last 3 years. Then I actually met him when he was still my height. So to see that boy grow into a responsible young man has been absolutely amazing. His growth, his maturity, and then now he's setting the example for other students like himself to let everybody know that it's okay to have some rough patches, to make mistakes, because we all learn from those mistakes. He has now gotten all his credits. He is still volunteering for ASB with my sister. I check on him every single day as well as my sister. And he talks to his friends every day. And I hear these conversations every day. Hey man, you guys gotta get your stuff together. Don't you guys want to graduate from high school? What do you guys want to do after this? And I know that something clicked. Like when he was in 11th grade, whoo, let me tell you that it was hard. It was hard, and I know it was hard for a lot of kids after COVID. But when I met him as a 9th grader in my science class, he was definitely not the person he is today. And it's been so amazing just to watch the growth. And I know that he's gonna do amazing things. And I know he's a little nervous to be up here, but he deserves to be up here. He knows that he got selected not just by me or my sister, but by all the staff members that saw the growth. When you hear the name Germán de Lara, we know that there's a story behind it. And he's going to continue to set that example, and he's going to do absolutely great things. And I'm not just proud of him. Whew, we're all proud of him because he has made an impact, and he will leave a mark at Paris High School. Thank you.
Hello. I'm the mother of Germán de Lara. Germán. Very difficult times. It took him a lot to be out here. And I'm so proud of my son for all these grades. Everything went up. And I'm just gonna let the second mother talk to you guys.
Hi, I'm Crystal Orozco. I'm Germán's oldest sister. And yes, we've had some troublesome patches, a lot of talking and encouraging him to do better. But at the end of the day, this was his choice to become a better person. And that's what we're extremely proud of for him. And we can't wait to see him grow and what the future holds for him and what decisions he chooses to make for his future. Thank you so much, everybody.
Back to the mic.
I needed an entire Kleenex box. So that was very touching today. Thank you so much for all that you shared. I've always said it's not easy sometimes to even talk or share and be vulnerable with the people you know, your family, but then to come into a room of maybe about 60 or 70 people that you don't know and to share is really quite something. And I've always believed that when we stand up and we share, we give a testimony, we share areas where maybe we have struggled, but yet we have overcome. I think that that not only solidifies the fact that we have changed and we can have confidence, but it also allows other people to hold us accountable and gives other people the opportunity to encourage us as well as be an example to others around us. And so I just really appreciate you sharing. Before we conclude, I wanted to share who the wonderful young people are that are running the cameras, because under Nicholas Kalantar from Heritage High School, they come in and they videotape every month. They edit for our local cable station. And then you'll have an opportunity to see this as well. But our director is Alex Portillo. So Alex, if you want to raise your hand. Technical director Fatima Davia. There's Fatima. Camera operators Reese Russo. Where's Victoria? There's Victoria. And Noah Akuda. And I like to share a little bit about each of you. I do take copious notes, and to prove it, here they are. And so I'm going to ask Genesis to stand. Genesis, I get a little teary-eyed when I think about you because I have seen you for how long now running a camera. And, you know, to me, it's fascinating. And I think about our program, what an example it is to other students. And here we have these camera operators that come every single month. I have no idea their background. I don't know anything about them, but they come faithfully every month and they're videotaping, they're editing, but they're hearing the stories. They're hearing the changes that students have made. They're hearing challenges, they're hearing successes, and they're always seeing that our students are successful and they overcome. And to think that you have been in that group you've been hearing those stories for all these years, and now you're here today as a student of the month. You are being videotaped, so people are going to be able to hear your story. And that was very touching to me. And I'm just so proud of you and all that you have accomplished. And it just gives me an extra bond with you that I never even realized that we would ever have before. So that's very special to me. Now, if I could wipe the tears out of my eyes, then I could read what it wrote. But I love that you lead by example. And the quote that you used was, lead with love and you're willing to understand. And I like that about you. And how God is very important in your life. And he has used all of your opportunities in different ways to direct you to the path where he believes your purpose is. And you have followed that to a T, and you have been obedient to that, and he is going to truly bless you. So thank you very much. Ella. The first thing that was said about you was Team Ella. And you just look at the table and everybody that has come with you today is exciting. And of course, we have our grandparents, very blessed to have you here. And many of the words that were shared about you is the fact that you are this shining light and you have this incredible character and you are a leader because people know that you care about them. And John Maxwell talks about that. He says that really in order to be a leader, you must be given permission, and you're only given permission when people know that you care about them. So you definitely are a leader like all of our students are today. And when you talked about your lesson that you understand that you will fail at times, well, we fail every day to some degree. And here I am using John Maxwell again. He has this incredible book called Failing Forward. And you actually talked exactly about that today, because when we do fail, then we need to learn from those things where we missed the mark, right? And you're doing that at a very young age, which is fabulous. And I can see you being a veterinarian. I love the sign language, not charades. I love that. And you know, if you have a chance to go to Texas, go to Texas. All my children went to Baylor, and my nieces and nephew went to Texas Christian, and Texas A&M is a great place to go as well. And I love the fact that you are focused and you're very graceful. And you bake for friends. So can I be your friend? Congratulations. Sherilyn. Sweet Sherilyn. Just very excited to hear your story. It was very touching to me as well. And I love the fact that Harris Lake High School is your family. And family is very important. It was very important. And wherever we go, like work can be family, and friends can be family. And those are the people that love on you the most and take time to invest in you. And I love how your school has been able to do that. And I can see that with the direction of Lee and Ms. Puente, and y'all are just very, very special. And I love the fact that you shine and you love color. I like that. What color you're going to paint the room? That was cute. But when you talked about yourself, the fact that that you have had some of those challenges with places being a little large and maybe not being very comfortable and all, but here you are being an overcomer, that you're soaring, and how you give of yourself to others. What I really admire is the fact that you're able to discern this in other people. You can go to others and love alongside them and show them that you care for them, which starts now their addition to their family, knowing that they're cared for. So what you have received, you are now giving of yourself. And when we start giving of ourselves, we find that any challenges that we have tend to not be as huge as we have thought that maybe they were, because now we're thinking of others, and you're doing that. Love that you want to be a veterinarian too, and that you believe in yourself, and not to let others plan your future for you. So congratulations to you. Ermon, the only gentleman of the group with the tie and dress for success. I like that. And I was truly touched by your story as well, which is why I needed a full box for each one of you. But I love your story of success, and the word story was used several times with you, and the fact that you have taken advantage of these incredible opportunities that were given to you. And yes, you maybe started out making some unwise choices and getting yourself into who knows what kind of trouble. But you know what? You realized at a certain point that you made the choice. It wasn't somebody else making the choice for you, because unless we believe it, unless we own it, we can't change.
Right.
But you believed, and that is the start of something big, is that you believe. And I'm a praying woman, and I believe that God has a gift and gifts for each one of us. And he shows those gifts to us, and his timing is always perfect. And whatever struggles we have, he turns them into victories. And that has happened with you. And I love the fact that you said you're not going to let others determine your future, because you know that you and your God have that future already set on that wonderful platter for you, which is like a rock. And I was doing my Bible study last night. I was talking about light and salt, and how light are always shining, and it is designed to shine on a hill. you never want to cover a light, right? But then salt is to purify and to preserve. And so here you are this light and you are salt. And many other young men and women, but I think in particular men, you're going to be able to be an example to that have struggled. In our society today, so many people are just doing whatever. And here you have learned that self-discipline and values is very important. And so just continue in that path. People may come to you as, and they want to obstruct that. Right. Just let it go. Because what you're doing is bigger than anything else. So congratulations to you. At the very end, we actually listened to John Maxwell. I get these great words, and it's just so amazing how things work where this word is called purpose, and I think you're all going to like it. I can get it to start, yeah.
Many times people come to me and ask me how to discover their purpose. My name is John Maxwell. Welcome to Minute with Maxwell today, and I say to them, if you want to discover your purpose, two things. What are you passionate about, and what are you good at? Your passion isn't always going to lead you to the purpose, but most of the time it will. What do you love? What would you love to do? But your giftedness, what you're good at, will always lead you to your purpose, because you and I were created and gifted to do the things that we were designed to do and become. So when you look at your purpose, try to find it. Ask yourself the two questions. What am I passionate about? What am I good at? Answer those two questions right, you'll find your purpose.
I thought that definitely complimented each one of you. So with that concludes our program. Thank you very much. And we are going to take some pictures up front. So Sarah's going to get our bags. I'm going to have a couple of very strong, muscular men, whoever you are, come up and sort of push the podium over this way. We're going to take 4 of these chairs at this front table and move them here. And then this table, we're going to move back just a little bit, so that way Sarah can take pictures for our media representatives. And then our first picture is going to be with dignitaries. And then after that, we're going to take some pictures with our principals and our families, and then a picture of just the students only. So with that, may God richly bless you. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Oh, and there's a Super Bowl I heard on Sunday.